and we have it sanded. I went around the edges with a router and then just sanded them, so that front panel is finished. So what I'm going to do is tape up that front panel, because I'm not carpeting the front. So I'm just going to tape it up so no glue sprays in the port. And when it comes to carpeting, obviously the back is carpeted already because it's the baffle. I'm going to carpet the bottom, carpet the sides obviously. The top actually doesn't need to be carpeted. Again, it's the top of a box that's technically a wall. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a grey strip pretty much down the edges of it. So now we have the box wrapped. I know it looks stupid because it's got a black square on the top, but you got to remember this is a wall, and that's the top of the wall. So only the top of the wall is black, and you'll obviously never see it. I wasn't actually going to wrap it at all, and then I was like, no, because just for, let's say somehow you saw the top of the wall, because you never will, but somehow you did, I'd rather it be black and just look like a shadow than MDF. Other than that though, obviously all the sides are wrapped properly. The bottom is wrapped properly because you will see the bottom from under the amp rack. Walk around here for you. So now we have a wall. It fits roughly. Fits pretty well around the sides. As you see coming up. As I said, I'm going to body fill this anyway to get all the, to get that proper finish. Just had to get in there. I have got to cut the roof down. It fits, but it's right up against the roof, and as you can see, the bits where it is good, I want that extra millimetre all the way across, just so just for carpet thickness. So I've got to cut that down a little. And the problem part is these, as you can see, that hole there where the window is, obviously both sides have that, because to get it in, it has to go straight through. So I can't actually have a piece obviously that goes into there. I'll never get it in. So there's the bottom. I put two screws in it. Body fill just the tops. I'm just going to sand that flat, so I just chucked a bunch of body filler on there on both sides. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just going to sand it flat so it hugs right up to the plastic, and then just comes over a little bit with a round over. Alright, and there's that bottom panel, as you see, body filled right up to the edge with a nice curve. And so that's done now. So I'm going to wrap this bottom panel, and then attach it, and then we can finally move on to the top panel, which obviously I'm going to body fill any gaps in this top one like that there. Alright, well obviously I need to vacuum it, but now we have that in there. So as you can see, the curve matches up, little curve in the corner, just like the bottom bit's got. Goes up to the edge, and that's just that top ledge there now. So, and I've got the screws in it. I haven't put the little caps on yet, because when I slide this over, it'll knock them off. So once I've got the wall on, then those will be covered. So there won't be any visible screws in the wall. Now, I finally got it up here. The wall, and there's the car ready. I've vacuumed the whole box, so it's, just less to have to do later in the car. That's in the car. Wall panels on the floor. Now I gotta put it in there. It's like a box in a car. So I'll walk around here for you. If we come around here, it looks like a box in a car. So obviously I still need to make the wall panel, finish the wall panel at least. So it is in there, and I did also wired up the LEDs. So as you can see, she turns on. There's the wall in there now, and it fits. This is it, just about final fit as far as just the wood goes before I add some body filler. So that's pretty good. Yes, I have to fill in the gaps on the sides. That's the worst part. So we have the car masked up, ready for fiberglass up in those top corners for the around the windows, and then obviously body filler. So got it all covered pretty much, so I'm not going to spill fiberglass on anything. Alright, now to actually do this glassing, that's the front of the wall, and what I've got here is fleece stapled along the back, and so this I will be able to stretch out to that C-pillar. Obviously I'm only going to be able to have to do about 2 inches of it, but the extra length means I should be able to pull it and tuck it into the door rubber, which will actually hold it there for me while I glass it. Fiberglassed those 2 corner bits where I wanted to, just there, and obviously that side. We have the 2 little pieces up in the corners there, as high as I wanted them glassed, and now I'm just going to curve it all in with body filler all the way around, as just a little lip on it like I did with the bottom pieces, just so it fits snugly. What I've done is whacked 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the box. They will not be in there later on. I will actually just cover them and just fill the holes in the box. But from right now, it's going to hold it obviously right up tight against it. And there's our first layer of, or first attempt at body filler, should I say, finished. So and sanded. So as you can see, the way it is, it's pretty rough, but it's following what I want. So now the bottom's pretty much done. I've just got to obviously do the top. Now the top I'm going to have to do with a different body filler. I can't use a Raids Gold because the Raids Gold's too thin, like it'll drip. So I've got thicker stuff, the old crap that I've got, which will be better for the top. I've just traced the port onto the back. I've got it all mounted flat against it, so now I can take that baffle out, go and cut my port out. Rough cut out, you know, pretty good, but what I did is left about 2 millimeters inside, so I've still got my line obviously. Now I'm going to get the router with the straight bit. I'll clamp on the straight edge and I will run the router perfectly down it. Alright, now there's the face of our wall. Now as you see, I've brought the wall out now, so it's not just a flat wall. So this piece, as you can see, has got a 45-degree chamfer on it. So what I'm going to do here is obviously body fill smooth onto the face of the wall. I now routed out the center, gave it a chamfer as well, and yeah, that's about it. That's that. Now it's just time for some body filler. 1 layer of Raids Gold there, as you can see, and that gets me a pretty good spread. That was ridiculously hard to mount by myself. Those things weigh over 30 kilos, and mounting that thing vertically like that, my god, was that hard. That sub is wired though. All the wires are in there. Wires in there. Obviously the wall front isn't on, but I wanted to get the subs in anyway.